We're here today with Baha Hilo. He is from Bethlehem in Palestine. He's a sociologist and an activist from Palestine, and we're going to ask him some questions about what's happening, the genocide in Gaza. Thank you to be here, Baha, and I'll do some questions for you. Please, can you talk about the current situation in Gaza at the moment, and how are people dealing with the attacks and how they are defending themselves?
Thank you, Tani. The current reality in Gaza is like for the 20th day today, people have been on the receiving end of like Israeli bombardment, where more than 14,000 tons of explosives were thrown at the residents and civilians that live in that tiny strip, which is actually an equivalent of more than one nuclear bomb being thrown. The result of all the bombardment has been reaching up to like nearly 8,530 members of Palestinian families that have been murdered so far. About 3,600 of them are minors and children. We've lost more than 2,000 Palestinian females during those ongoing, as you said, during this ongoing genocide. There is no safe place whatsoever in Gaza. Gaza right now is cut off from the rest of the world, and the Israelis are like cornering the population there, denying them access to electricity, water, internet, denying them access to food, medicine, and things that you would need for your day-to-day life. So what the state of Israel has been doing in Gaza right now, like in the beginning, before October 7th, it was an open air prison. Right now, what they are doing is like cutting off that prison from the rest of the world and murdering every single person they can get their hands on. Of course, we cannot tell anything about the actual losses that Palestinian families have been sustaining for the past 27 days because the genocide is still going on. We need the genocide to come to an end so that we know exactly how many of us were murdered, how many homes were demolished, how many of us are removed, or the bodies that are currently under the rubble of the homes. We're talking about more than 2,000 Palestinians that remain under the rubble of their homes. With every moment passes, the hope that we'll be able to rescue individuals of them, like with every minute that passes, that hope dies away. The Israeli political and military leadership have been getting exactly what they wanted or what they have been threatening Palestinians with for the past 70 plus years, which is a genocide, and now you have that genocide being televised, and you have that genocide being implemented right before your eyes with the support of superpowers like the United States, France, and the government of Great Britain, who may continue to supply the Israeli criminals with weapons and diplomatic and economic support.